Hi everyone, welcome back. Got a brand new workout for you to do this week. I know that the last couple that we've done have been a little bit more sort of relaxed, a little bit more chilled out, if you can call them that. So we're going to look at some different intervals today, and they're going to just challenge your body a little bit differently each set. Yeah, so we've got some longer sets that are going to really test your endurance. We've got some shorter sets that are going to test sort of like your maximum output over a shorter amount of time as well. As we're doing that, your rest time in between is going to be coming down as well. So we're going to be challenging that recovery as well while we're on. Cool, so what we have got 3 rounds. Each round has got 3 different exercises in. We've got a cardio exercise, a lower body exercise, and an upper body exercise, yeah? Cool, so what we're going to do, each exercise for 3 times. We're going to do all your sets consecutively, so 3 sets of the same exercise in a row. Once we've done all 3 sets, move on to the next one, yeah? Cool. So we're just going to be pushing those muscles a little bit harder than you would be if you were just saying take one exercise, do a squat, and then move on to an upper body exercise. Yeah, your legs are then getting a rest. We're going to be staying on them, making sure that they're working a few sets in a row and really target those muscles and tire them out, yeah? Right. Cool. So, as we do before we get started, we'll jump in, we'll do a little bit of a warm-up, and then we'll just take a bit of time to look through all of our exercises. Okay, so like we do, we're going to try and make our warm-up specific to the session that we're doing. Yeah, so, for example, this point is warming your legs up if you're going to train your arms. So what we're going to do, because it's an upper and lower body session, we're going to just make sure that your blood's flowing, everything's moving, everything's loosened up a little bit, and then we'll jump into that first round once we've looked through our exercises. So like we do with all our warm-ups, make sure you've got plenty of space, plenty of room around you, be aware of your surroundings, and then we're just going to get those arms moving, big circles. Same again, just work with what space you've got. If you can only do front raises, if you can only do side raises, just get those arms moving, some big circles. And we're going to bring your arms across, open them up, really open up that chest. There we go, pull those shoulders back. There we go, even alternate which arm comes across the top. There we go, we're going to stay in that position, just throw some twists in side to side. So you're trying to keep your hips square facing forward, rather than twisting with you as you come round, yeah? Just twisting at the waist, keep your feet planted. There we go, just loosen up that lower back. And we're going to go into some heel kicks, just dropping across. So you're trying to bring your heel across to the opposite side, kick yourself in the bum. There we go, just getting those knees working, ankles working. There we go, now we're going to throw a squat in if you can. Get that chest up. Arms out in front for balance if you need to. Just get them legs moving. A couple more. There we go, a little bit of a soft bend in your knees. Push your hips back over and reach up. So we're getting that pull down the back of your legs and reaching up above your head. Stretch that back off and those abs as well. And then just make sure that heart rate's nice and elevated. Hit some star jumps. We love a star jump. There we go, heart rate's coming up nicely. I reckon that'll about do our warm up. They say get yourself a drink ready for the first round. In the meantime, I'm just going to talk you through all the exercises that we're going to be doing. As always, take time to just either really focus on sort of like some of the teaching points, or even give them a go. You know, while I'm running through them, give them a try out, and when you hit them in your working set, you've already had a little bit of a practice, yeah? Cool, right, let's get a look through these exercises. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to look at, we're going to be just jogging on the spot. It's one that we've done before. It's a good one for bringing that heart rate up. Just get those arms moving as well. So we're going to start every round that we do, we're going to be starting off with our cardio exercise. So just be on the spot, knees up as high as you can. Like I say, remember it's just going to be as hard as you make it, yeah? From there, we're going to move on to our first upper body exercise. Come into walkout, so palms flat on the floor. Legs as straight as you can get them, and we're walking out into a plank position and coming back out, yeah? Make sure you don't come out too far that your hips are wanting to drop. Keep that straight off your lower back. Just take your time, yeah? So we're always working for time. We're not rushing to get 20 reps in. It's just what you make of it, yeah? From there, onto our first lower body exercise, we're going to go lateral lunges, side to side. Make sure you've got plenty of space. Same again, one that we've done before. Keep alternating from side to side with each one, and then driving back to that starting position. Yeah, so that's our first round. Second round, 3 new exercises. We're going to start off with cardio again. We're going to be mountain climbers. So it's nice and quick, on your toes, in that plank position. Same again, we're trying to get that heart rate back up after we've had a rest. Yeah. Any problems with that, slow them down. Just take your time. Yeah. From there, we're going to come into a press-up variation. We're going to throw a little bit of a pike in there as well. So what we're doing, you're driving your hips straight up towards the ceiling. So as you come up, normal press, get your hands where they feel strongest. Push, hips up, back down to start. Yeah. Drive all the way up, nice and explosive. Bring them shoulders in a little bit as well. Any issues with those, we can always go regular plank, press up, or we can go with a box press up as well. Shorten that lever length and make things a little bit more manageable. Cool, finishing up our second round is going to be a jump squat. Getting down nice and low, just trying to get it up off the floor. Not trying to get so high that we're coming down causing a lot of impact. And we want to keep those heels down as well. There we go, same again. The issue is just going into a regular squat. Come down as low as is comfortable. Second round done. So our third round and our last one, going to start off with burpees. It's been a while. So just to refresh, we're down, out, in, and up. Same again, just be aware of anything above your head. Down, out, in, and a little jump. Yeah. Our lower body one, we're going to go with a squat straight into a high knee. So squat, drive that knee up and across if you can, yeah? Just come straight up if you need to, but by bringing it up and across as well, just get those lower abs engaged as well, yeah? For our last exercise, bit of a tricky one, we're going to go with an alternating plank. So we're going to start in a plank on your elbows, and then we're going to alternate side to side. So we're going to start this side, come into centre, hold for a second, shuffle over onto the other side. So we're alternating from side plank, through to side plank, through a regular plank. Any issues with that, just hold regular plank. We can always come onto palms as well if that's more comfortable, and just do the same. Cool, so there's our 9 exercises for today. Let's get this first round done. Okay guys, so remember we're doing each exercise 3 times in a row before we move on to the next one. Each set getting a little bit shorter. Your rest time is going to be half as long as the set that you've just done, yeah? So our 3 sets, 40 seconds on, rest 20, 30 seconds on, rest 15, 20 seconds on, rest for 10. That's our 3 sets, and we'll be moving on to that next exercise, yeah? So remember, this round, only 3 exercises. We're just going to hit them as hard as we can, 3 sets in a row, and just push that endurance and recovery. So, first one, 40 seconds, we're going to be just jogging on the spot. Let's get you moving. There we go, just same again, plenty of space. Getting those knees up. So same again, your first set's going to be your longest. You're still just letting that heart rate come right up. Seconds. And again, as always, really thinking about that breathing. There we go, first set done. Remember, we're going to hit that number twice before we move on. To make the most, we've got 20 seconds to rest up. Quick breather, quick drink if you need one. Then you get straight back in for another 30 seconds jogging on the spot. Let's go. Second set. Back at it. Same again, so with each set, we'll be getting a little bit more familiar with the exercise, be able to push that a little bit harder. Especially if we're getting that long one out of the way first as well. Nearly there. There we go, rest up, one more 20 seconds. Just gonna be trying to get them knees a little bit higher if we can. That third set of each exercise is always shortest, so try and push the hardest there if you can. Last one, 20 seconds on the spot. Get those knees moving. Last one, so see we again, push that a little bit harder. Last set of each exercise. 10 seconds. There we go, well done, running on the spot, done. Now we're coming to walkouts. Make sure you've got plenty of space. A little bit of a bend in your knees. Come out into the walkout, into plank, and walk it back in. Yeah, and get a little bit of your pull down the back of your legs. And shoulders are obviously working as well. Keeping those knees relatively straight but not locked. So there we go, we don't have to rush through these. Take your time. Any trouble with them, come into hot hands. Yeah, just into a plank, tap them shoulders, and you're still going to get that shoulder joint movement. There we go, squeeze one more in. There we go, same again, rest up for 20 seconds. We get the longest rest after our first set. 2 more than to do. There we go, back at it. Arms down, walk it out. Make sure we've got plenty of tension on that core and not letting your hips come and just drop and transfer all that onto your lower back. And again, hot hands if we're struggling with that. However fast you can. Stick with those walkouts if you can manage. There we go, 2 down, 1 more then to do. 1 more exercise and this first round's done. Flying through it. And again you'll feel it doesn't take much to get that heart rate up. You start stringing a few exercises together. Last one to walk out. 20 seconds, remember, never compromise your form or your technique. But try and push that last set a little bit harder if you can. There we go, second exercise done. Finish up this first round with some lateral lunges, side to side. 3 sets. Let's get this longest one out of the way with some cross, press, and swap. So just come as far as feels comfortable. Play around with the toes out to 45 degrees. Pointing straight ahead. See what feels better for you, what feels more comfortable. And remember, we can always take some of that depth out as well. Just get used to transferring that weight side to side. There we go, we're getting it nice and low while we can. There we go, 2 to go, long set out of the way with. 2 more on legs. First round will be done. There we go, same again. Get your foot in and across. As always, nice deep breaths. We're using a lot of oxygen. We need to keep it coming in, moving around that body. See, I feel like legs warming up now. There we go, rest up. 1 more, It'll be our shortest set. We'll get as many in as we can with good form. Then we'll have a breather, finish this first one up. Guys, last one. There we go. Can I keep that chest up? A couple more. There we go, we've got a minute to rest up. First round done. Okay guys, so second round we're going to stick with the same format. All we're doing, changing up our 3 exercises. So we're going to lower mountain climbers, squat jumps and a pike press up as well, yeah? So obviously I'll be running through them when we get to them. 40 seconds with our mountain climbers to start off. Let's get in there. So we're in the plank, on those toes, back's nice and flat. Nice and quick, just get you moving again after that little break. So if you need to, just slow things down, take your time and just get a feel for that movement more than anything. Once you've got it and you're feeling confident, work on speeding it up. So last few seconds, driving those knees right forward. There we go, definitely pace to come up. And off your wrists while we're resting. Move them around a little bit. We've got 20 seconds again to rest up. 2 more sets of those. And there we go. If we need to, we can come off onto those elbows, leave those wrists alone. So we're back into climbers. Nice and quick. Remember to slow them down if we need to. If you get any trouble at all with your wrists, come down there. And if you can, just bring your knee up, even if you need to bring your bum a little bit higher to make some space. Yeah, we're just going to stick with those climbers. Always deep breaths when we're doing cardio. There we go, one more to do. Always deep breaths when we're doing anything, to be honest. And one more. Shortest one, push it a little bit faster if you can. Same again, just as fast as you can manage, or as slow as you need to be. Nearly there. There we go, well done. Up onto the legs. We're going to just go squat jumps. So make sure you've got plenty of space above your head. Getting down. Driving, same again, a little bit of air time, not so much that we're coming down with a crash, causing loads of impact. Just try and get a bit of a rhythm going. By all means, get to the bottom, take a second, set yourself up for that next one. You're better off getting nice and low and driving from there, even if it takes longer, and just do a little hip burst at the top. Nice and low if you can, really bring them quads in. And those glutes as well, of course. Nearly there. There we go. So this might be one where you really start to feel the lack of rest and the effect of doing 3 sets in a row rather than moving on. So our quads are a big muscle. They're bringing up a lot of lactic acid at the minute. your body's not used to clearing it out, that's why it's going to start to burn through these next couple. Same again, give it what you can. There, feel them quads engage. 10 seconds, remember take seconds, set your balance if you need to. Keep them coming if you can. There we go, one more shorter set to come. Push it that little bit harder again if you can. Deep breaths in. There we go, 20 seconds to finish up. Keep that chest up, weights in your heels. Knees pointing out, we don't want them buckling in towards each other. Last couple. There we go. Second one done. Third and last exercise of this round, pike press ups. Take your time. Lay yourself flat on every single one. Set yourself and press. Hips up towards ceiling. Legs nice and straight. So you're pushing up and back over. Bring the front of those shoulders into play as well. Even if you need a little breather after each one, before you get back in there for that next rep. Nice and controlled on the way back down. You don't just want to flop. It's going to make your chest work. There we go, along one of them done. Two more. So I'm sure you feel those shoulders, chest working as well. Stabilise on the way back down. Nearly there. There we go, get set and press through. Like I was saying, if we need to, we can always come into a regular press up, a box press up, one on your knees. So whatever feels manageable but challenging. Stick one of those pikes if you can, hips up. Feel those shoulders, them triceps working. One more of them. Go right down the back of your arms, front of your shoulders. Try and keep that core nice and tight as well. Give your lower back plenty of support. Last one, finish the second round up. Nearly there, 20 seconds. As always, with good form, let's see how many we can get. Last one. There we go, arms done. Same again. Plenty of lactic acid building up because they're not getting a chance to recover. We're just hitting them over and over and over again. Grab a breather, we've got one more round to do. Okay guys, so we've got one left to finish us off. Same again, sticking with the same format, the same times. Just change our 3 exercises round. So we're going to be burpees to start us off. Like always, a little bit of cardio, get us moving again after that break. Make sure you've got plenty of space, and then we're down, out, in, and up. Take your time, break it down while you're getting used to the movement. Once you've got it, try chucking a few together. Really bringing that heart rate up. If we need to, just little touch the floor and reach up and jump if we're having any problems with that jumping in and out. There we go, music to my ears. Long set of burpees done, out the way with. 2 more, a little bit shorter every time. Got 30 seconds to do, 1 set of 20, then head out the way with nice and early in this last one. There we go, we're down, out, in, and up. If you are jumping in and out, keep those abs engaged. Take all that strain off your lower back. You don't want to be out of there. Keep them nice and tight. Couple more. Last one. Well done, one more. One more set of burpees, finish them up. 2 more exercises and we're done for the day. Stay with me. Last set of burpees, 20 seconds. Get what we can. Last few seconds, couple more. There we go, burpees out the way with. Moving on to legs. We're going to be squat with a knee drive up and across. If you can. If not, straight up. If we can't get that, just go regular squats, yeah? We're going to be up. Drive that knee across. Still using that big muscle group. Heart rate's going to stay up. But just try and get a bit of a breather in after them burpees. Nice and low on your squat, or as low as you can, comfortably. There we go, rest up. Quick breather flying through this last round. Deep breaths. Definitely feeling that step up from last week. I miss stretching. There we go, so it's it. Knee up and across. That's it, really leading with that knee. Little bit of a twist across if you can. Just moving that lower back in your lower core. There we go, one more in to do. We're on that last exercise. Here we go, get that foundation, get your platform. 20 seconds. Nice low squats. Into high knees. Up and across. Last one. Nice one. Gives us one more exercise to do. Get some deep breaths in before this one. It's a lot of tension, so we're going to be alternating planks. Into plank. You're going to come up this side. Nice and controlled, hold for a second. Come back to start. Through onto the other side. You can either rotate and split your feet. You can stack your feet. Whatever feels more natural. Just keep them hips up. Cores engaged, especially as you're rotating round. Really going to feel those shoulders working. Keep that palm right under your shoulder. go, 2 to go. So because we're moving through so many different ranges there, we're hitting so many different muscle fibres in the shoulder. Rather than just a raise, front or side, we're actually rotating, and we're going to recruit that shoulder joint a lot harder. So we've got 2 to go, deep breaths, 2 more. Remember, if you want to go elbows, you can. If you want to go palms, you can. Just make sure that tension's on your core. Same again, hand right under your shoulder. So I'll go with upper body and your shoulders working. See, that core's going to be working to stabilise as well. Nice, last one. 20 seconds. Make this last one count. As much tension on that abs as you can. Last one. Remember, go elbows if you need to come off your wrists. Just make sure your elbows underneath your shoulders for balance. Last one, nearly there. There we go. Oh, well done. So, nice to be a little bit more back to normal and bringing that pace up a little bit after the last couple of weeks. I'm sure you've probably felt the change as well yourself. I'm absolutely knackered, truth be told. I'd forgotten about those pike press ups. Now I'm remembering why. So nice to have them back as well. I'm hoping everyone really sort of can feel a little bit of a difference between the length in sets and sort of how they're challenging you, how you're asking your body to work, how sometimes you're asking it to go now, hard, quick, as fast as you can. Sometimes you're asking it to just pace itself a little bit more and last a little bit longer. It's important that we're doing both ends of the spectrum in our training. I hope everyone's safe, looking after themselves, staying well, and I hope everyone who's lucky enough to be on those order deliveries is enjoying them. I'm absolutely gutted because I live too far away to get brownies sent to me in the post. Enjoy! Like I say, I hope everyone's taking care, stay safe, and I'll see you next week.